Hello out there, everybody. Everybody being whoever came in today. I'm not sure. I've been sitting here doing stuff on the computer and watching, and it's like it's dead in here. It's just bad. It's just dead. It's just dead. But that's okay. That's okay. We're still live. How's it going out there, Robber? And Sigo Outdoors, he is over there in Lawrence. He just said that he sent the baseball team off, the OU baseball team, to Lawrence, Kansas. Lawrence, Kansas. Hopefully my daughter will go and watch them. Yesterday they were at the Banana Ball. Banana Ball? Is that what it's called? Banana Ball? Yeah. I don't know. The hoopty-doopty Harlem Globetrotters of the baseball world. They were over there watching them play yesterday, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Do. Yeah, since Monday. Oh, man. I was fishing Monday. I think I was fishing Monday. Anyway, so today we are going to do a lot of talking about some jigs, swim jigs, some skirts, some of the new styles of chatter chickens that they have out, or new to me styles of chatterbaits or bladed jigs or whatever you want to call them. But I have some new stuff here for swim jigs and a new company for swim jigs that I really like. I really like them. So we're going to talk about those today. And see if I'm wrong about the way I'm going to go about this. I also make my own jig skirts. I don't know if anybody knows that or not, but I also make my own. I have a whole kit that I make. I made this one. I will show you real quick. I made this one here. I made that one just the other day. I'm going to go fishing with it probably either tomorrow or Saturday. But it's a little thin on the skirt side. Here's one that I bought. So I mean, little thin on the skirt, I guess, but I guess it'll work. It's got some great color to it. It kind of looks like a sunfish or something like that. This is supposed to be peanut butter and jelly. That's what that one's called. But that's what we're going to do today. Talk about some swim jiggies. This is the Strike King Tour Edition or Tour Grade 1/4 ounce swim jig right here. But we're going to talk about that and replacing skirts and stuff like that. And you know, I mean, you guys know, everybody knows I throw the chatterbait a lot. I have recently started throwing around. I don't really want to say it, but I have recently started throwing around a lot the spinnerbait. Yes, I smacked myself. But you know, the skirts they tear up on all of these jigs, the swim jigs, the football jigs, the flipping jigs, and they make skirts that you can replace. So we're going to talk a lot about that. So. Spinners rule. Yeah, I mean, I haven't caught a whole bunch, but I've caught some fish on them here lately. So yeah. Yeah, chatter chicken. That's what I call them. Chatter chicken, chatterbait, chatter donkey. So wishy-washy, not those kind of skirts. The kind of skirts that go on a swim jig, or you know, a lot of you ocean fishermen, you use them too, but you don't use them on a jig head per se. You put them on the line and then on your hook, and a lot of people use them that way as well. They're just, you know, they got the hole in there they got the hole in them. You can put your line through it and then let it go down your line, and then it sits on the bottom and makes wavy whatevers. I've watched a lot of people on YouTube ocean fishing that they use these skirts for that kind of thing. They don't put them on a jig head all the time, but smack myself harder. Yeah, well, I said the bad word. I'm surprised he hasn't said anything about me just saying that. Anyway, how's it going, Thumpy? Good to see you. But yeah, we're going to talk about that. And gosh, we have a tournament coming up here when June the 13th, I think, is when the next tournament is. June 13th. It's a kind of, I guess they're calling it it's not really a road runner. It's 2 lakes that you can go to either one or pick one. I don't know how they're still doing it. I still don't know how they're doing it, how they're figuring out who's going where. But hopefully they get that figured out, because, you know, out of 20 people, you don't want 15 of them on one lake. So I think it would have been great to draw out of a hat which lake somebody was going to. That way you split up everybody. So so got that tournament coming up. I've been doing a lot of fishing here lately. Been doing a lot of fishing. I get to go out and I've been trying to fix my Moyak. The Moyak is like, I've had it since when did we get that? 2016. I've had that kayak since 2016, and it's been through the ringer. Man, it's been through the ringer. I use it whenever I go pond hopping. It used to be my only kayak, and then, of course, I got the Jackson Coosa and then the Jackson Big Rig. But the Moyak was my beat around, go do whatever kayak, and it's just a great kayak. It's super light. It's a sit on top kayak. It's called the Field and Stream Shadowcaster is what it is. But I've been trying to get rid of it. It's got a hole in it that I fixed. It's got leaks in it that I can't find. The seat in it broke. The bottom, there's a bottom plate that goes in it, or whatever you want to call it, a platform that goes in it that's hollow, and when it sits outside, like mine sits outside all the time, so it like got sun rotted, and when I stood up in it one day, it broke, so it was in pieces in the bottom. I finally just took it out and got rid of it. So but the seat broke in multiple places, and I had to fix it. I bought a new Jackson kayak, a Jackson seat. What is it, 2.0 or 3.0, or I don't remember what it's called, for the Big Rig. So the old seat I'm using in the Moyak, and it sits super low. Like the other seat, when I would put it up, raise it so I could sit in it, it was like 11 to 12 inches above the floor, and this one sits like 4 inches above the floor. So I'm like sitting on the floor in the kayak, and I just don't like that. So I've been trying to figure out how to raise it up a little bit. But yeah, that's what I've been doing this whole week, fishing or working on the kayak and hanging out with the kids. I just taught them today how to cast a rod. They didn't know. Well, 2 of them knew. I mean, they'd been fishing with me before, but the little one didn't have any idea. Jaden's a natural. He casts like nobody business. Kaylee can cast a spinning rod and a what are they? The bullet ones, you know, the Zebcos. They cast those. That's what we're going fishing with on Saturday. I'm taking the kids out fishing on Saturday for some bluegill or whatever bites, actually, on some wormies. We're going to go out fishing on Saturday, but got them out in the backyard today and was casting with them, and Jaden launches, man. He's great. I want to get him on a bait caster soon. Like, I think that he would be really good at a bait caster. I think he would. Yes, I'm going to have to deal with a bunch of backlashes and stuff like that, but he's pretty good. I think he can handle it. A little 6.5 foot rod with a bait caster on it. I think he'd be pretty good. So that's what's been going on. Nothing exciting or anything like that. I looked yesterday. I was looking online for a tent that goes. It's a rooftop tent. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I know a lot of the guys that I know do, but we were looking at rooftop tent, and then that was earlier in the day. And then last night somebody had said something about the same one I was looking at. It's in Wichita, Kansas, but I was looking at it. It's only $400. It's a great deal for it. But I was looking at it, and then I said, you know what? Nah, I don't need it. And then the sponsor, she was like, well, do you want to just drive up there and get it? And I was like, dude, it's like 7:00 at night right now. There's no way we'd get up there, meet these people, buy it, and get home in order for you to go to work. And she was like, let's just do a day trip, my next day off. And then I was like, we could do that. And then I was watching, and I think it sold. So, I mean, it would have been great if I'd had somebody in Wichita that would have went and got it and picked it up and looked at it and, made sure. I really hate these glasses. They slide down my face. But made sure it wasn't a scam or anything. Those Facebook thingies can be scams and people taking other people's pictures and this and that. And so I didn't buy it, but I think it's gone. But $400 for a rooftop tent, and it was a pretty good one too, but not bad. I should have bought it. But such is life. I did not get it. I did not. But do. All right. Well, I see who else came. Oh, Chad, you came in. Good to see you, buddy. Do. Looks like there's an even solid declared. What the hell? What is that? Oh, with the old kayak? No. That would just look really bad in my area, in my front yard. It would be just bad. My mailbox is made out of brick. It's a big square thing with the mailbox set inside of it and stuff like that. So yeah, we got the word of the live. I know everybody's hopefully answering the question that I put up at the top of the. Let me turn that off over here, and hopefully people are answering. I'm pretty sure everybody thinks they're super hard and don't like it, and it was a great idea for a few weeks anyway, but now it's kind of lost its embers, kind of lost its fire. But I mean, I can't let people win every week. That would just defeat the purpose. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be something hard to do. But so yeah, the kids asked me if just out of the blue, the kids asked me if they could go fishing with me. So I have been getting stuff ready for them to go fishing on Saturday. And I still have my spinning rod, the one that I got from my brother. It's the little yellow one that extends out. It's called the teleporting fishing rod, I guess. You're supposed to put it in your truck, and whenever you find a place to fish, you're supposed to go use it and fish, and then it sits underneath your seat. I don't know. But maybe I'll take that out there with them and see if they can cast that one. I know Kaylee can, but I'm not sure if Jaden could. I'm not sure if Jaden could do the finger right holding the line and then let go when he casts. I'm not sure. Those are kind of a pain in the butt, even for me, casting those spinning ones. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Not a whole heck of a lot. We still have this box to give away. Hopefully we can get 20 people in here. If not, it'll be the fourth week that we still have the box. I mean, I mean, that's the way it goes. If we're not going to get people in here, I'm not going to give away awesome stuff, you know. Everybody knows that the sponsor works for SCENTSY. That's her little off-the-wall kind of deal that she does, and so she needs to get what she needs to get, like 20 people. She needs 20 people to come in before. Oh, rain, by the way. Rain. One day they will sponsor me. Probably not, but that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. But anyway, so swim jigs. If y'all know what a swim jig is, or even a jig, if you're bass fishermen, or most people know what a jig is. It's a little thing you throw out there, and you let it sink down, and you can bounce it off the bottom, and it has a little skirt attached to it, and you put a little trailer on the bottom of it. You can make a crawl trailer, or you can put a paddle tail on there, or you can put anything on there that you want to, actually, and just throw it out there. But these are swim jigs, and the way they make these, I didn't even bring in a regular jig so I could show you what the difference is. But a regular jig has either a round head, but not like triangle looking like this. This cuts through grass, cuts through wood, not cuts through, comes over wood, real nice. But these tear up super easy because of what you throw them into. And sometimes the bass that hit them, they'll hit the skirt itself, and they'll just tear the skirt up big time. So a lot of the times, whenever you have one of these swim jigs, you will throw it out there, and you'll bring it back, and you'll look at it, and you'll be like, this whole side is missing. So it'll look like that right there. You know, it'll just, the whole side of the skirt's gone. Well, they make these replaceable skirts from Z-Man. Z-Man makes these replaceable skirts. They come in a 3-pack. I think they're like $12 for these skirts from Z-Man for 3 of them. So that's what I have been using. I did a video on this. That's out there on my videos about replacing skirts and reusing skirts for your chatterbaits or your jackhammers, because jackhammers, they're super expensive. They're $20 a piece. I think they've gone down maybe $16, $17 a piece for one of these. But they wire tie these on. So once this skirt gets all torn up, of course, this is a brand new one. I just took it out of the package. But once these skirts get all torn up, a lot of people are just like, well, let's just open a new one. But because they came out with these replaceable skirts, they will actually go on here. All you got to do is go in here where the lead head is and take the wire off. And then you can take all the skirting off of it because it's all torn up and just replace it with one of these. Now, like I said, these are like $12, $13 a piece. Or for 3, you get 3 of them for $12 to $13. Now, I've been looking around because I do this often. I always like to reuse my skirt or my jackhammers or, you know, my jigs. I like to use my jigs. And I like to make skirts like I made this one, like I said. But I was thinking, would it be easier to go out and buy these replacement skirts and just do it that way and have a whole bunch of them in the tackle box that whenever you're out and you're throwing around, say you're throwing a green pumpkin and they're just not hitting a green pumpkin, instead of cutting your line off and retying a brand new jig, take the skirt off and put on a bluegill or a black one or whatever. And that way you're not wasting time by cutting line and retying and using up jigs and having a whole bunch of jigs sitting in. You can just remove the skirt. Where's that one that I had? You can just remove the skirt. Super easy. Remove the skirt just like this. This has a little pin on it that I can't get it off. Well, we're not going to take it off of that one because that's one of the new ones. Anyway, you can remove the skirts on them, and I'm not going to do it because I just tore that one up and it's brand new. But you just take them off. Now, remember, I said these are like $12 a piece. These from Z-Man, $12 for a pack of 3. Now, I was looking around. And believe it or not, Harmony Fishing Everybody gets their little jigs and mystery tackle boxes, or I have a bunch of like hooks. They sell hooks and stuff like that too. But Harmony Fishing has these packages of 10. You get 10 skirts from Harmony. And this is it right here. So this is a Z-Man green pumpkin. And this is a Harmony green pumpkin. There's not much different in them. The only thing different is that skirt, what do you call it? A collar? Skirt collar is black instead of white. That's the only difference that I see. But these ones from Harmony, $9 for 10. $9 for 10 of them. Now remember, Z-Man, theirs is $13 for 3. So $9 for 10 of those. So what did I do? You betcha. I bought all of them. I bought all the ones they had. All of them. I have black. I have black blue. Black blue. I have, this one's called Blue Bug. Blue Bug. It's yellow with blue in it. Blue Bug. This one's the peanut butter and jelly, PB&J. And then, of course, green pumpkin, the all-around greatest color in bass fishing. But green pumpkin. So anyway, just $10 for 10. They're $1 a piece. And, you know, I mean, I think they're just as good quality as these green pumpkin ones from Z-Man. So there's that. That's a great thing to do. Have I double skirted one? No, I have no. There's not enough room on the head for a double skirt. But I'm just saying that when you're using up all of your chatterbaits or bladed jigs or whatever, just remember that you can always buy these skirts to replace the skirts that come on them. Now, I also want to talk about this, and I couldn't believe this happened to me. But you guys know I throw the jackhammer. This is a jackhammer from Z-Man. This is a 3/8 ounce jackhammer in green pumpkin. Now, I throw this like Dale gets mad at me. Sigo Outdoors gets mad at me the amount that I throw this bait. This is like, I love the jackhammer. It's one of my favorites, all-time favorites. But so I was looking around and I was like, how would you make a jackhammer weedless? And make it so that you can change out the hooks and put a worm hook on if you wanted to. Well, evidently they already did. They already did. And I found it. I didn't believe it, but I did. And so here it is. It's called the Freedom from Z-Man. Z-Man and Freedom Tackle made this. It's called the Freedom. I can't think of the actual name. Where did I put them? I have them. They're here somewhere. Oh, they're right here. They are called the Chatter CFL bladed football jig. Now, I think I showed you guys these last week on my live. I think I showed them to you and I said I hadn't tried it yet. Man, buddy, let me tell you. I had always thought that the jackhammer had the greatest thump when it came to bladed jigs. But I was actually out fishing with this. This is you can see I beat it up. But I was out fishing with this. And the thing that makes it awesome is this part right here. So see how that swings off of the head? There's the head. See how it swings around? There is so much action on this trailer that it is just unreal. Unreal. When I put the paddle tail on here, I get so much vibration out of this. It is just crazy. If you like chatterbaits or bladed jigs or football head jigs, that's a football head jig on a chatterbait. And it moves all over. You can see it moves. I'm holding the weight. That's the bottom. You can't do that with this one. Look, the only thing moving on this is the trailer. That's it. If I let go of the blade. So I actually took the jackhammer off of my rod and reel off the other day and put this on, and then threw it around in grass. I mean, yes, it still gets hung up on the blade, but the hook never gets hung up. I threw it in trees. I never got snagged in trees. I threw it straight in to a brush pile, and it came right out of it. Not a problem, because it's got that hook. You can change the hook on it and put a worm hook on there. But this one here, so that's another thing I was going to show you, is it doesn't come with the head on it like you can put the skirt on. I just put it over the hook that I put on, and it just sits on top of that hook and that bait. So it's actually not attached to anything, but that's something that I did on my own. I just thought, man, I got to have a skirt when I throw a chatterbait. But I actually took the jackhammer off of my rod the other day to throw this. And then I took this off and put the jackhammer back on and casted like 5 times. And then I went and put this back on because it was just that good. I couldn't believe it. Somebody would probably never believe that I took a jackhammer off to use a different bladed jig, but I did. So if you like chatterbait fishing or just want to try one out, go out and get one of these. It's called the Chatterbait CFL. So check those out. Those are pretty good. They're actually, I mean, like I would always throw the jackhammer. I wouldn't even give original chatterbait the chance. But man, this thing here is amazing. If you got a lot of stick ups, a lot of trees, a lot of brush, grass being I'm not talking like hydrilla. Yes, it came through the hydrilla, but it still got stuck on the blades. But if you have a lot of lily pads, a lot of what's that? Cattails, what's that? Broomweed, I guess is what it's called. Stuff like that. Get you one of these to throw in there, because that's where the bass live, and this don't get hung up as much as the original jackhammers do, or the original chatterbaits, because of that exposed hook. But anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about, was these skirts. So if you guys have any ideas about skirts and stuff like that for the jigs, let me know. Let me know, because I am super duper excited about not having to change out. Dale knows I won a tournament I got second. I was in first with a jig that was a bluegill pattern. I don't have the one that the color. It was kind of a lighter color, kind of on the lighter side. White. It had white, blue, and yellow in it. And I used the crud out of that thing, and it just looked like a mangled trash. Basically, when I got done fishing with it, it looked like a hook with 3 or 4 strands of skirt on it. And I have used it. And then I told Dale, I was like, man, I need to find some more of those, and I could never find the color again. But that same day, I wanted to use it again, and I didn't have the same one in the kayak, so I couldn't use that jig anymore because it was all torn up. So I ended up going to a different jig, and I lost didn't lose a bunch of fish, but I didn't get a lot of bites with it anymore with that different jig. So if I would have had skirts in the boat, I could have just changed them over. So that's what we're going to do from now on, instead of doing changing over and tying on and this and that and the other. But if you guys got any ideas about, I see Chad said, have you ever double skirted? No, I've never double skirted a jig. But I mean, I guess it's possible that you could double skirt a jig, but I have never. Man, I'm telling you what, I've been sitting here trying to get this off of here. I put this on here before we started the live so that I could talk about these jigs. And this dude is so on here, it is stuck. And this is the new ones from the Harmony. That collar is just stuck on there. And I'm always scared I'm going to stick myself. That's one of the bad things about these skirts is when you're doing this and trying to take them off, they are a little bit of a pain to do. You guys saw I stuck a hook down in there to get a little bit of a, if you can see, this has a little, that's what I was trying to show you. This has a little nub right here. That's what I got to get it over the top of. And it's so tight on this lead collar right here that I can't get it up over the top of that. But they go over it nice. They just don't come off that great. So I guess that's a bad thing if you're trying to change out jigs or trailers and stuff while you're out on the water. It does kind of take up time and probably would be easier to tie on a new lure in the time that it takes to get one of these off of here, I guess. I don't know. That's why we're talking about it. That's why we're talking about it. Let me see if I can pull this off of here. I'm going to end up putting this hook in my finger. I can already tell. That is not going to be good, especially that I'm live right now. Can you imagine sticking a hook through my finger on live? Woo! That would be bad. And not only am I messing with the one that I have in my hand, but I also have the one down here that, whoo, it's looking bad for me right now. Looking bad. Oh. Well, maybe I should have went over how to take these off before. That is a good thing about the Z-Man ones. They're super easy. You just grab some of the skirting and you can pull it out and over. But this skirting on the Harmony ones is not the same. So if you look, I'm grabbing the skirting and I'm pulling down over the top of that lead part, but it is scaring me because that hook's right there. Ugh. All right, well. Gray Wolf Outdoors, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm boring everybody right now with my jig, swim jig talk. Everybody's probably bored to death. Or they're just sitting here waiting for me to jab this hook into my finger. But yesterday when I did this, it was super easy. Like it went on and off real easy. But that was with the Z-Man ones. They seem to be a whole lot easier to use or to pull around the lead head. Which, if you think about it, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. If they come off super easy, then that kind of makes them not good because, you know, if they come off super easy, the bass can get them off. And then it kind of ruins your skirt if the bass can pull it off of there. Yeah, I can't get this one off of here. It is on there. It is on there. Well, that's a good thing, actually. It's a good thing for those because I can't get it off of there, and I actually pulled off some of the skirting on there, so that one's trash anyway. But anyhow, my phone is going crazy. Oh, it's the guys with Wokas. It's the Woka guys. Anyway, but that's my take on these. You can try them out. Actually, so you guys heard me say this is a Strike King tour grade jig. That's a swim jig. That's a skirt I made. So as I was looking around for stuff, I was like, you know what? These are like $9 a piece for these tour grade Strike King swim jig. And those are the ones I like to use because when you're throwing them out and bringing them in, they actually have a good wobble on them, which is what the bait fish do when they come back to the boat or when they're swimming around. But I found these from Reaction Tackle. These are $3 a piece. And these are actually, are these the quarter ounce ones? These are the quarter ounce ones. So these are quarter ounce jigs from Reaction Tackle. from Reaction Tackle. No, they're not tungsten or anything like that, but I mean, it's a swim jig. It's not hitting the bottom like your dragging jigs, your flipping jigs, and your football head jigs. Those, get tungsten ones for those because you can feel the contact with the bottom a whole lot better. But these are swim jigs. They swim through the water. They hit wood, blah, 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 this and that. But that is a jig from Reaction Tackle. It does use a smaller hook. This is a 4/0 hook instead of the 5/0 hook that you find with most swim jigs. Actually, this one might actually be a 3/0 hook. It does kind of look small. But this here, yeah, I think it's a 4 or a 3/0. That's a 4/0 hook. You can see the difference in that hook. This one here is from Strike King, and this one here is Reaction Tackle. But I mean, they're just good jigs, man. I used this the other day. Not this one. I just took this one out of the pack. But I used a Reaction Tackle jig. No, it does not have the same wobble that the Strike King jig has, but it does have some wobble. And if you pair it with the paddle tail on the back of it, it does definitely sits there and goes back and forth, and it looks like it's swimming. But it's more of a hybrid jig. That's what they call a hybrid jig when it looks like that. So here's the head. So here's the head on the Strike King. And here's the head on the Reaction Tackle. You can see how thick it is. It comes over wood and stuff real nice. The one that I was using the other day, it was really good. Coming over wood, coming through grass. It actually does really good swim jig. But anyway, they're like $3 a piece compared to $7 for the Strike King tour grades. But check those out if you're a swim jig fisherman. Reaction Tackle makes some awesome jigs. So that's my spiel on that. I'm going to stop boring everybody with the whole jig talk. I thought it would be something cool for you guys to understand or see about these collars that you can change out. You can change out if you don't put a hook through your finger. I'm just saying, it's really simple. I had no problem doing it the other day in the kayak while I was out there when I was swim jig fishing. And they're really good. They're really good. But like I said, the Z-Man ones are the ones that are super easy to take on and off. The collar is a little bit less stiff than it is than the Reaction Tackle or Harmony ones are. But anywho, you can see I tore the whole back of that one off trying to get it to come off of that. But the problem is, like I said, it's that little wire that's right there trying to get it up over the top of that wire is the bad thing. Coming off of a regular jig like this one here. Nope, that one's not the right one. Anyway, a regular jig just has the collar. It doesn't have this keeper on here. And they come off of there pretty easy. So, but anyway, that was what I wanted to talk about. Just out of the blue, just wanted to talk about that. And let you all know that there are some cheap ways to fix your baits up and make them better or make them good again. Everybody knows that a chatterbait, a spinnerbait, if you use it, you catch a lot of fish with it, you're throwing it into heavy cover, the skirt's gonna get torn up. But then again, a lot of people like the torn up skirt looking thing because it's, they cut them down and stuff like that. I don't ever cut my skirts down or nothing. Yeah, Strike Kings, that's what I have. Look, these are the tour grade Strike King tour grades right here. I have those. That's a 1/4 ounce one there. I think that's a 3/8 ounce one there. Yeah, 3/8 ounce. But those are a couple of the colors that I also like right there. Bluegill. This one is, they've got it on the thingy. Anyway, one's bluegill and one is Oklahoma, or not Oklahoma, but California something or other. It's probably California 420. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, that's my take on the skirt deal. I know I did a video about it, but I just wanted to tell you guys that I found some cheaper deals on the skirts. And like I said, A lot of people that catfish or ocean fish are taking these, putting them through their line and then their hook on the bottom. So you got your weight, or however you do it, your weight, then your line, then one of these, then your hook with the bait on the bottom of it. And then when, you know, it's down there, this actually, a lot of people are saying it helps them out when they're out there doing some ocean fishing and doing the catfishing and stuff like that. So I don't know how, but it does. But it does. So anyway. Anyhow, just wanted to throw all that stuff out there for you guys to take in. I probably should have just done a video again on it, but, you know, I just got a few of the skirts today, and I thought, man, I could talk about the skirts today because I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's pretty cool for what they are, that you can change them out and put a new skirt on a jackhammer of a different color. So anyway. Oh, anyhow, I think we have what, 2 people in here right now, so that's pretty awesome. Good job. Good job. I bored everybody out of the live. That's great. But it also means that I can be off early today and not do anything else. Just you. It's all right. It's all right. I've bored people to death before, and it's all good. Yeah, it says 1, but it's okay. It's all right. Well, I know that one of them is driving home right now, so he's probably not able to talk, but he is probably listening to the radio instead of me. But it's all good. It's all good. So other than that, you know, I didn't have much to talk about other than the tournaments coming up. I got I got shirts. Hold on, I'm going to show you guys these shirts that I had made, and you guys tell me what you think about these. Let's go. Get my face off of here. You don't need to see that anymore. That's all you've been seeing. Let's go here. Click off of that one. So here are the shirts that I just had made for me from who I was telling you guys the other day, Power Back. These are my shirts that I just had done. Hopefully you guys can see these. So here are Miss Modog shirts. You can see it says Miss Modog on the arm. Here's the other one that I had done for her. Of course, this one's not all put together. And then these are the ones that I had done for me. Now, I asked him to change this part of it right here. I really don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing right here or not, but I asked him if I could change this coloring to like a green or a different color than the red. I think it blends in there, but I don't know if he changed it or not. This is the back of that shirt. So let's see. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, good. Awesome. 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 What happened? What did I do? Hold on. Let's go back over here. All right. Whew. All right. So here's another shirt that I had done up. I'm just showing you guys the designs of the shirts that I had. Miss Modog looked at me and she was like, "You are crazy. You're crazy with wearing all of this stuff here." These are a few of the shirts that I had done up. This is a bass. Just a few of the designs that I like. You know, I have a lot of darker colors with the ones that I have now. Of course, it has the new logo on it. There's Miss Modog's green shirt again. And then this one, I know it's ocean, but I just liked it. I thought it was different. Oh, and then this one here. And then I had all these gloves made of each one of them. Each shirt that I had or had done has gloves that come with it. So And that's what I'm telling you. This company, Power Backed, they are a great company. They're not. Here is their, let's get off of this. Here is their deal. This is Power Backed Facebook page right here. This is how they do all their stuff. I'm not sure how all it works. When I do get these new shirts, I'm going to show you guys how they come out. Like, I've had the shirt that I'm wearing right now for 2 years, and I wear it all the time. You guys can see fishing videos that I do or shorts that I do. This shirt, I wear the yellow one. I wear all of them, but I wear them a lot out fishing in the sun all the time, like nonstop. Even when I'm not fishing, I wear them. But you will see the new shirts that come in. I'm going to put them side by side with the ones that I have had for 2 years or more. I think I have the other ones for 4 years. But I'm going to show you that they'll look identical. There's not going to be any difference between the brand new ones that I'm just getting and the ones I've had for 3 or 4 years. That's how good the quality is on these shirts and how they do them. But go over here. It's Power Backed right here, Power Backed on Facebook, and check them out. I know that they're not American-made shirts, but I tell you what, they are great. They are great shirts. You guys see me in them all the time, and I just think it would be awesome if somebody wanted a shirt. Now, I'm not saying to go over to there and say, hey, I want a MoDog shirt, but that would be awesome if you did. Go over there and say, hey, I just was talking to MoDog. He shouted out your link or your company, and I would like to get one of these shirts made and see what it's all about. And I mean, you can have whatever you want put on them. You don't just have to have Fishing with MoDog on there, but he has all kinds of stuff. And it's not all for fishing. They also do sports stuff for soccer. They actually do a team's shirts. I can't think of who it was, but you can ask them if you want. But a lot of these shirts on here, of course, are for the get back up here. Are for their fishing, because that's what a lot of their stuff is for right now. But see, they do basketball here. They also did soccer. Where's their soccer? They have hats. They do hats. They do here you go, workout outfits right here. It's not all about fishing and stuff like that. They have shorts. They have so much stuff. Tank tops. And I mean, they're just the way they're made. T-shirts, swim trunks. But I know I'm boring you guys with this, but I'm trying to shout them out. And I'm trying to get people to go over and have shirts made. Yeah, like I said, yes, they're not American made. They're made over in, where's he at? He is in now I can't even think of where he's at. Punjab, wherever that is. Punjab. But like I said, I ordered them on a Monday, and by Thursday or Friday of the next week, he already had my order sent to me. So it should be here in the next couple of days. But go check them out. They make some awesome shirts. You guys see me in them all the time. They don't wear out. They don't fade. They're fantastic. I enjoy them. I think they're great. So go check them out. Get you some shirts. They're not expensive at all. They're not expensive at all. Like I said, I bought all of those shirts I just showed you, front, back, with my logo, my name, American flag on one arm and MoDog on the other. I know I did that backwards because I'm on the thingy. But and I think 14 shirts, 14 gloves, 2 shirts for Miss MoDog, and I paid, I think, $400, somewhere around $400. Yeah, $400 sounds expensive for shirts, but I mean, they're custom made. He called me and got my measurements. Chad can tell you how it works. He has you measure yourself, and then he adds either an inch to the bottom or more, depending on how you like to wear your shirts. If you like to wear them long, then he'll add a little bit to it. But he gets your custom measurements from your shoulders, your neck, everything. They're all custom made. And I mean, they're stretchy shirts, you know, like this shirt here, they don't stretch out. I know it looks like, but that was just up on my arm. Once it settles in, it's going to go back to where it's supposed to be. But, you know, they don't fade. So if you like shirts, like fishing shirts, they're the wicking shirts. Give these guys a chance. Give them a chance. I enjoy them. I like them. I wear them all the time. I'll be buried in one. I guarantee it. I'll be buried in one. I will call them or have the sponsor call them and make me a suit. That's what I will do. I will just have them make me a suit. But anyway, I think they're pretty good shirts. I know they're not American made, but they do a great job over there for and I never have seen any problems with the threading. Like the threading has never come undone. It's yeah. Looking at it right now on the collar or on the cuffs of the wrist, none of them. And you can see, they're awesome. They're awesome. I'll stop boring you all with my trying to shout out people and stuff like that right now, but I think that everybody should go over to Power Backed and give them a chance. Buy a shirt. See what you think on yourself. But anyway, we do have hashtag video going on, and that's why I'm talking so much. Is because nobody is doing hashtag video, and you know, we still have the SCENTSY box to give away that's sitting here at my feet. Yeah, I like the bass one too. It's pretty nice. I like all kind of crazy colors. You guys have seen me. I have the crazy colors that I wear during fishing tournaments and stuff. So, but I think they're pretty awesome. Pretty good quality, and great people over there as well. They're really, really nice. Really super nice. But we'll remove that. Anyway, that is about all I have that needs to be talked about for that. I am editing a video right now. I've got a video from Catch Lake to I'm getting it edited right now. It's matter of fact, it's yelling at me right now. It's down here at the bottom of the screen, bouncing all over the place because I'm not doing anything with it. And I also, it's going to be a long one though. I mean, there were so many fish caught in it. It's just so hard to cut out things when you're trying to make a fishing video, and you have to cut out fish catches, or else you can make it 45 minutes long, or it can be an hour and 20 minutes long with all the fish. I don't know. I mean, listen, I would rather sit here and watch an hour and 20-minute fishing video as long as it's got some fish catches in it. If it's just somebody sitting here watching a rod all day long, and then eventually 20 minutes in, they finally catch a fish, and then you wait another 30 minutes before they catch another one. Now that's, you know, but the way I'm doing my videos, I've got a lot of catches. I got a lot of catches on there. So I think a minute or an hour and 20 minutes isn't that bad, maybe. For me, I guess. For somebody else sitting there and wanting to watch a video, maybe 35 minutes is long enough. But this one's going to be a long one because there was 25 fish caught that day, or 26 fish caught that day. So, and I don't want to do the breaking it down. That just drives me crazy. I try to break it down, and I did a video where I was out there for 4 hours, and I cut it down into 3 things, and I don't know. I just didn't enjoy doing it that way. I just like to go through and do it the way that I'm doing it. But maybe that's why my channel is suffering right now, because of the way I'm doing it, and I refuse to change the way I do things. So maybe that's why. But that's okay. That's all right. I really want to get this skirt off of here. I really do. I want to get it off of here and show you that they're easy to do. But that'll be for another day, I guess. Another day. Liked and shared me out. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But today is one of those. I believe today is going to be one of those lives that people look at and go, he probably should have just not gone live today. He probably should have just not gone live today, which is true. Sometimes it gets that way. Sometimes it gets that way. Sometimes we have good lives and sometimes we bomb pretty good. Today is one of those bomb kind of days, I guess, but that's all right. That's okay. What else? Oh, I'm struggling with the batteries on my GoPro. That is just driving me out of my mind. Like, I have these batteries. This is what I use. They're what are they called? On batteries. Those are the ones that I use. You see, I put bad on that one because I will plug this battery in while I'm out there, brand new, just charged, put it in my pocket, put the cord in it, put it up on my head. 10 minutes later, look down and it's already there's the lights. There's 4 lights on there. 20 minutes in and I've only got 2 lights left. And then it just goes downhill from there. So I've been struggling with these batteries. I have one that will last quite a long time, but I've got to get a whole bunch more of these batteries. For some reason, they go bad pretty quick. They are black. They're out in the sun a lot. So maybe that's why. Maybe they're getting damaged from the sun. But I got to get new ones. And the bad thing about those is, and you guys have heard me talk about it before, when you're using your GoPro and the battery is inside the GoPro, these, the regular batteries that go inside, when they die, right before they die, they go beep, beep, beep and tell you that the battery is about to die. So you know that you're going to have to change the battery because it beeps at you and tells you. But with these aftermarket batteries that you can plug a cord into and go up to your they don't tell you they're going to die. You just got to keep looking down at the lights and make sure, or check it. You guys have seen me on my videos, check it with my camera to make sure the camera is still on, or with my phone to make sure the camera's still on. But I really wish GoPro would fix that problem with these, because I would love to know when my batteries are going to die so that I can continue videoing. I see Fun Fishing Adventure is in here. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. You never had a problem? I'm telling you, but I'm out there. Like, a lot of people are doing the whole, where they have it on their chest or their head. They cast out, they catch a fish, they hit the button. It goes back 30 seconds. Mine aren't like that. If you look at my videos, my long form videos, super long, or the full trip, that's how they are. I push the button, it records. It gets everything. That's why I got to go edit, because this is a potty mouth when I'm out fishing. So I got to edit a lot of stuff out. So yes, it would probably last all day if all I did was hit the button and record that catch or that point or whatever. But mine records from when I get to the lake until these all die out or I leave. So nonstop coverage of my fishing videos. And a lot of it is mostly just trash because I cut it all out. Unless you like the long form videos, and then I'll continue to do those. I haven't been doing them here lately because they haven't been getting watched. So, but a lot of the times I just keep the camera running. I've tried to do the whole button thing and I forget. And so when I'm thinking, oh my gosh, blah, 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 talking to the camera, and then I realize, oh, the camera wasn't on the whole time. I'd never pushed the button again. So that's the problem with that. So I don't do that. But yes, if you've never had a problem with them, they're the little minis. They're super duper thin, the on ones. But I like them. They fit in my pocket just perfect. They fit right here in my pocket, and my cord goes up to my camera on my head, and and they work out great. They're super light. But I just wish they would make them a whole lot better. Or the GoPro would tell me that they're going to die. That's the problem that I have, is my GoPro doesn't say, hey, this battery is about to die, when the GoPro should know, right? It knows when its battery is going to die, and it's about, and it's just plugged in. I don't get it. Beep at me, please. Beep at me. Anyway, hunting and stuff. How's it going, buddy? I mean, I have the on. Let's see, right here. I have the on, the big one. I had to wipe it off. I have the big fat on one. What are they? I don't remember what they're called, but I mean, God, I haven't had, this has been sitting on my desk for a year, never charged, since I sat it there, because it's so heavy. Like, compared to this, super duper heavy. That's the one that I use. This is the one that I used to use, but it's so heavy. But that's the one that's sitting there, and it still has 80. Oops, went off. It still has 80%. It's been sitting here on the desk, 80%. I'm sure if I plugged it in, it would just die. But that's the ones that I used to use, but they're super duper heavy. So, but yeah, these are really cheap. I think they're $15 a piece, or if that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been a while since I bought one. But these little ons, they're good for the first however long, and then they just die off. I have 4 of them that I sit here that I take with me whenever I go fishing, so that I can record. I'm probably going to have to need more so that I can continue recording and not use the whole excuse that the battery died again. I just have to continue to watch the lights, because, like I said, they don't beep. They don't beep at you. So, and then I've been trying to find batteries that work. And then this thing right here, I don't know, you guys have ever seen this? It's called a charm mast or something like that, but it comes with all of those. You can charge your charm mast. Anyway, you charge your phone and stuff with them, but it works as just like a battery as well, or a backup battery. But they work really good, but they're still super heavy. So that's why I went with these ons, and they work real good, except for after a while they die down. I don't know. But yeah, so I've got a video that I'm trying to edit right now, and the reason I'm bringing up the batteries is because I just got to a point of the video where the battery died, and I missed filming like 4 fish that got caught because the battery was dead and I didn't know. So there's that. That's what I've been trying to talk about. But it's going good. It's going good. Going good. Yeah, I know. Everybody's lives are down on views and this and that and the other. But hey, I'm almost at 1,700. I don't know if you saw where I'm at right now. I'm at 1698 right now. Almost at 1,700. So getting there slowly but surely, moving up to some numbers. Got 1,700 people. Followers on there. So other than that, one day I will do a video that everybody's like, oh my God, this guy's really good. And then it will just go. I thought I've already done that, but evidently not. Evidently not. But I will get there eventually, some point. And if I don't, I don't. That's just the way it is. I'm going to continue doing this. Look, I had 2 people in here when I started this live an hour ago, and I'm still talking. So, I'm just saying. I really do hate these glasses. I've got to get some new ones. The problem with me, and I know I'm sitting here talking about dumb stuff today, but my ears are really close to my eyes. So if you wear glasses, you know that your little arms that go around your ears, these were not made for my head, evidently, because like right there is where the back of my ear is, and they drop down. They're not. I just got a small space between my ears and eyes, I guess. I don't know. But it's just, they, like, you just saw me move them. They will slide. You guys are going to sit here and watch now that I've pointed it out, but you'll see them slowly just move down my nose. I don't know what it is. Besides putting little spikes on the nose pads and getting them to stick in my nose, I don't know how to fix it except for putting the thing on my head. And I don't want to wear a thing on my, I'm too beautiful the way I am to have a strap around the back of my head. I just can't do it. I can't. Maybe it's because I don't have hair that they're just sliding all over. See, you guys, look, they're almost down where I got to move them again. Yep. Yeah, you guys saw that. You saw it happen. See, watch. I will put them back where they go. Yeah, and they were all the way down here. It's like you guys didn't even notice. Just saying. I'm just saying. Think about going out and fishing and having to keep moving your glasses up while you're fishing. It's horrible. I really do hate these glasses. Really do. But anyway, you've been trying. I knocked over my nutcracker. Come here, buddy. Stop falling over. You've been trying to talk about my channel. Yeah, we need to find out if there's some sticky stuff that we can put on our nose to stick the pads to that will just like come off later on, like during the day that you can just take off, but just to stick your glasses on your face. The drunker he got, the further. That's funny. Maybe it's because of the weight of my lenses, because I got some pretty thick lenses. I don't know. I got some pretty thick. Maybe that's what they're just, gravity is grabbing a hold and going, you know what, dude? You're just going to have to get some big round ones. That's what I need, some big round ones, so that when they do get down, they're going to be perfect. So when they fall down my face where they want to sit, they'll be perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get some big ones, some giant ones. Yeah. Like the 1970s glasses, the big brown ones. And that way when they fall down, they'll be perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, God. Can you imagine somebody coming on here right now and I'm talking about my glasses and they're like, no, I don't need to be in a live that they're talking about glasses. No. It's okay. It's all right. Anyway, like I said, if we don't get to 20, I can't give the box away. Listen, I've been waiting for people to come in, because once we get to this and get this gone and everybody's like, oh, well, 20 people wasn't that hard to do, we're going to give the box away. Awesome thing, because she sponsors everything I do. So I thought, we'll do that. Look, you guys don't understand what is sitting beside me here. Yes, my awards and stuff are sitting beside me. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about we have all these FedEx bags for them that are sitting here. Though that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. This is a basket. Inside of this basket is a whole bunch of baits that I got, they're baits. Look, here's a drag strap. You guys know what a drag strap is? It's used for a lot of things, actually. It's not just for kayaks, but that's what this one's for, a kayak. But we have what, 10,000 fishes in here, baits. We have what is this one? Smart baits, color changing something or other baits right here. Anyway, that's those in there. But I have here's a rod sleeve. Here's a bunch of, here's a spinner bait. Here is what do they call it? Crankbait. Here's some culprits. Here's some hooks.
time to come.
Here's some more hooks. Here's a jig. Here's a jig. I mean, I guess I have this. What?
It's not charged.
What do you want?
I'm coming down live.
Oh, you come to be on the live?
Yeah.
Well, let me put all this stuff away that I'm yelling about. You can come over here and be on the, or you can leave. Whatever. Anyway, got all this stuff. Got all this stuff to give away. Ow. Oh, I dropped this box. And cups. Got cups. This is a, what is this one? This was a Yeti. It's a Yeti cup. Got more Starbucks stuff. More Starbucks stuff.
How many people are on what? 4?
Got some goop in there. I'm not going to give away the goop. Anyway, I got a bunch of stuff here to give away, but I can't give it away if nobody's in here. So,
Not the goop.
Not the goop. What else do we got? Oh, coffee. You guys know we got coffee. We got to give away coffee. We have so much coffee that we got to give it away. And more of these cups.
Look what it did.
And more of these cups. You see, I have all of this stuff to give away, but if I can't get people to come in my live, I can't give stuff away. It's just not fun. And shirts. Got shirts?
I think Fun Fishing Adventures is gone.
No, Fun Fishing Adventures.
Oh.
But we just have stuff, and it's not that I'm wanting a bunch of people to come in here just so I can give stuff away. It's stuff that I sat here so I could give stuff away because I have so much. But you know, lately I've only had like four people come in alive. Of course, when you go back and you look, the views on it or the likes on it are like 20, but that's after the live's already over. People are going to watch it. So I'm not trying to complain. I'm just saying I gotta get more people in here before I can give a bunch of stuff away. Jaden wanted to come in and say hi, one of the Mopups. Did you go out and do some? Oh, I need to find some more of these batteries here. These batteries here. These are super small and super light. Matter of fact, they're lighter than this battery, but it doesn't stay charged long enough is the problem that I had with this battery. It just doesn't stay charged long enough. So it dies out super, super fast. But this size battery, this small battery is what I want so that I can use for my life jacket, the way I set them in there. Did you drink some chocolate milk today?
Yep.
Yeah, it's on your shirt right there. Right.
No, that's from yesterday. It was an open jug and it was filled up all the way. So whenever I put it on the table to get my cup, it splashed.
Oh, so you've had that shirt on since yesterday and you splashed stuff on it. Yeah. That's okay. It's summer. You can be a dirty piggy. That's all right.
Does that mean pool?
That means pool if I didn't break it. Yeah. The pool's broken. I'm going to have to get a new one.
And so is that little sprinkler.
The sprinkler's not broken. The hose is. I ran it over with the lawnmower. Yeah. I ran it over.
I think we found the yellow thing.
What yellow thing?
And then there's a yellow thing on the little spray thing.
Okay, that doesn't have anything to do with the hose. It doesn't have an end on it anymore. I cut it off with the lawnmower because somebody left it in the yard. It was me. I did. It was me. I left it in the yard and ran it over.
He would never.
I did though. Yes. I just cut it up.
I better be seeing more comments.
There isn't any. I have bored these people to death today.
Hey, look. Another person.
No, it's the same people.
But there's another person in here.
Well, maybe.
It's 4, now it's 5. We've been going on for an hour.
Yeah, I've been talking for an hour. They're probably tired and saying, you know, Modog, you said you were only going to be on here for a little while. If nobody was in here.
I have something happy to show you guys.
What do you got?
Spray bottle.
Oh, goodness. Is that a SCENTSY bottle? Oh, yeah. My goodness, it is. It is. One of our sponsors for the day is SCENTSY. Yeah.
Buy this.
No, don't. Yes, buy it, but that's not why it's there. Anyway. We have been going for an hour and 14 minutes. I got nobody wants to play videos. Nobody's doing the word of the live. River Rat said hello to you.
Who's River Rat?
River Rat is Ernest.
Oh. Hi. Hi, Ernest. Hello.
Yep, he's the cat fisherman. He's the one that always says, "Tell your mama we love her, Mo Dog." Yeah.
I missed the other live you did.
Yeah, you did. It's okay. You were tired. That or you were playing on the VR or something. You were doing something. But you got to go out and cast a rod today, right? Because we're going fishing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's tomorrow then?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Friday, Saturday. Oh, the day after tomorrow?
Well, yeah. If you knew your days, you would have known because today is Thursday, which I do my lives on Thursday.
You do? Oh, yeah.
Every week.
Every week.
Yeah.
Look, Queen Hess.
Yeah, Queen Hess. I haven't seen them in here in a while either. They're busy, though. A lot of people are busy. It's the beginning of summer, so a lot of people are super busy.
I will be right back.
Oh, all right. Okay. I guess I could actually, I don't know. How do you guys feel about watching part of this video that I am editing? If I can go find the exact spot that I want to show you. I think maybe. Hold on. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I was just calling to let you know I'm on my way.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. I love you.
I love you.
I'm getting
Okay,
dragged by his ew.
Stop. There's one of the other Mopups right there. I don't know. So I'm using my iMovie, and I have it open. But when I do, it doesn't show that I can share my iMovie. Share screen. See, it doesn't say iMovie on here at all.
She doesn't want to be here.
It's okay. She doesn't need to be. But it shows that I can share Facebook. But I guess I just can't share my iMovie. Unless I do it this way, maybe. Here, let's see if this will work. All right, so now I can take my ugly face off of here. And then I can go to my iMovie. Here's where I think you guys can see this. Hopefully, I'm not sure. Let's see. No, I don't think you guys can. So could anybody see when I went to iMovie? Could you guys see that on the screen? I mean, I'm on here right now looking at this right here. See? So could you see iMovie when I moved over there? I just can't see that I'm showing you, hopefully. So like when I go here, you guys can see this right now. Because I really want to show you guys this greatest part of this whole thing right here. I don't know how long it is, but
It's clean before what?
Gross. Oh, you could see it. Okay, hold on. Well, let me play that for you. I will play. I'm still editing. Just know that I'm still editing this. So I don't know if you guys can see what part of the screen. Can you still see all of this down here at the bottom when I'm on that, or is it just full screen of the iMovie? Do you know what I'm saying? I know you guys can see this right here because it's on the screen. But when I'm playing the iMovie, can you still see this? and it's just this part right here from here down? Or is it the whole screen entirely?
I remember this.
You thought I was having a tornado warning?
Football thingy.
Hold on a second. Let's go back over here. I'll play this for you. Hopefully it works so you guys can see this, because this was awesome what happened right here. All right. So here we go. We're going to play it from here, and I'm going to make the screen as big, and it's just going to go until...
How much? 2 hours?
Until here.
Is it 2 hour long?
I mean, this part is, yeah. It's not 2 hours, no. Not what we're getting ready to watch. What is she in there doing?
Cleaning the toilets.
Why?
And she got a ton of toilet water on her and her dress.
Why?
I don't know.
All right, hold on. We're going to add a marker. We're going to go to this spot right here. I don't know how long it's going to be, but we're going to sit here and watch it for a few. How about that? All right. So I played a little bit of it last time where I caught the 5-pounder and then I caught the 3-pounder right after it. And this is farther down the lake, down into the creek area. So I had just caught that one. The battery died and I made it down to the end. Hopefully y'all can see this. So if I move from here, that's what I want to know. If I move from here,
I talked some sense into that girl. It involved this long sock.
stop, Jaden. Well, hopefully you guys can still see this because I can't get back to the...
Not big.
Can I get some cereal, please?
Sure.
Dad smacked me with a long sock.
Almost
Yeah.
unhooked. Come here. No. Okay.
Why is it a black screen? Are you guys seeing a black screen right now too?
He was almost unhooked.
Help me.
Black screen. All right. So
Over there
Is
chasing
it-
those fishies around.
I have no idea what I did then.
The old swim jig. He's jumping up in the grass and stuff.
All right. Let's go here again.
Oh, we missed that one.
And
Missed that one. He took my tail.
but when it was playing, you guys could see it and everything. When it was playing, when I wasn't messing with it, you guys could see it. You saw the writing, the jig, blah, 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 all of it. I feel like this is all brand new to me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I guess we are going to go ahead. until it went black. Okay, so if the problem is that when I hit this button here, I don't know if it's going to go. Maybe I should just do this. Yes. Okay, cool. So you guys could see that when I did this. Okay, great. I'm just going to go ahead and play it from here. I have no idea what I just did. Bear with me. I'm just trying to find out where we were just at. For some reason, it just went away. Right here. Man.
Are there?
All right. Watch this for a few minutes. How about that? Again, I can't watch the chat because for some reason it won't let me. Because if I go back to the screen, it goes black. So
Come here.
maybe I can just go on my Facebook on here or my YouTube on here and watch and talk on there. Let's see.
He was almost unhooked.
Oh, there we go. Now I can read the chat. Yes. So, yeah, I can, hold on. Let me turn this down. Now I can read the chat. Okay. So I can, yeah, good. Man, we'll just do it this way because I can read the chat on my phone right here, and I see Bill Reddick. How you doing, Bill?
Over there
Good to see you.
Fishies around.
Yeah, that water is super duper clear all the time like that. You guys can see that grass in there. This is what I deal with out there.
You jumping up.
But I love this lake. But there's just so much grass and so many lilies. It's just crazy. But here's what I want to. Here's what I want you guys to watch. You guys just saw that.
I missed that one.
And then just keep watching. This is. I could have just made a video with just this portion that you guys are going to watch right now.
He took my tail. I like it. Looks good.
You see where I'm casting in that area. What happened? Black again. That's not what I want. All right. Well, maybe it just won't play this the whole time. Yeah, it kicked it off for some reason. That's okay. You're not going to miss anything because we're going to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over if I have to.
Could you be there?
All right.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Just keep watching it. Keep going. Just I'll keep watching. If it goes black, we'll just watch it again. From that spot, if that's all right with you guys. If you're not getting bored with it, just let me know because there's 7 catches in that one area right now. Getting ready to happen. Hopefully we can watch it all. I don't understand what's going on. It shouldn't go black. I'm just sitting here right now trying to figure out if that fish is still on there, but it was not. It was gone. I know this is not what you guys came in to watch, but I just was editing this. This is where I ended up before I went over to the live. So this is where I was. But you saw in this, look at all them lily pads. In this area right here is where I was fishing, where I was casting to. Now I'm stuck right here, and I have to get over there, or right there. But it is just, you will just not understand. This is crazy. What happens right now is just nuts to me. This area right here. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing, but yeah, just keep watching that area. We as fishermen or bass fishermen dream of days that this happens.
Hopefully you'll still bite. Not that one, of course. Spit on that one, huh?
It would have just been nice if I'd have caught all of them.
Oh, too much grass.
If you guys lost count, that would be 4 fish in that area.
That was both of those that were over here jumping around. Oh, he's still there. Come on.
Watch what happens.
Dang it. God dang it. I should have threw the over there.
Yeah. There's one right here in this area. There'll be one sitting there just looking at me like, I'm not biting nothing. See that one move right there? This one right here?
What is going on over here?
That was another one. I finally get smart. Oh, hold on. All right. This is just crazy that we got to keep doing this. That's all right. That's all right. We got this. We got this, people. We got this. You guys aren't going to miss this. We're going to play it. We're going to play it. We're going to get her done. All right, here goes. Hopefully it works again. And then play. There.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Yeah, that's, I don't even know how many that is right now that have hit this. Something of that I've thrown over there. It's just crazy what happens. That's like 6. I've missed.
That's 4 fish right here.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little freaking colony of fucking bass over here.
Yes, I said a bad word. My
Another
bad.
one.
Like I said, I'm editing.
Not bad. Holy cow.
Oh, I was swearing. Believe me, I was swearing.
What
It's
is
just cut
going
out.
on?
This part, this is where I ended editing. I haven't edited most of this out yet.
I bet you I can catch another one too.
MVP, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Good to see you. We're just watching.
You're making so much noise, but yet you're thin as a freaking pole. What's going
I'm
on?
editing over here, or I was editing before the live, and this is where I was at, and I just couldn't. I forgot about this, which is hard to believe because I've just caught a bunch of fish out of here in this one area. And I can't say that it wasn't the same fish, but 2 of the fish that I had the hook. So I'm gathering that they're not going to come back right away. I could be wrong. But
Let's see if we can do her again.
yeah, raw dog. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is all just I can't think of what those are called. They're from 10,000 baits. 10,000 baits, I think, is what they're called. But they're like a brush hog, but a little bit different. They got some legs on them and stuff. I can't think of what they're called though. But I had no Cincos in my tackle box, and no, I like the Guggen blazing worms is what I like to use. But I had none of them. So am I wrong? That was like 6 fish in this one area. I've missed 4, caught 2. You can see the fish. It's right here. I'll tell you about it. It's right there. It's looking at me. Right there. Did we already make it past where I said I was going to stop? I can't tell because I don't want it to mess up. Oh no, we're not there yet. We got a little bit to go. Yeah, see? I think that's 7 that I've missed, or 5 missed, 2 caught.
You got a little re laugh out of that one. It's funny.
Yes, it's a lot of misses, but I could not believe how many fish were in this one spot. Hold on. I think it just does it because I'm not moving anything. So we still have to go a little bit. If you guys are still willing to watch the rest of this part right here, I will get back to where it's not black screen. I apologize. Good to see you, MVP. Yeah, we're just playing this video right now. Hold on, and we will get to. I know you want a video played, and we're just having to deal with this right now. So, and then screen, and then play. There
We haven't
we
even
go.
made it around the corner yet.
Did you skied that one? Didn't get it. There's a fish over there.
There's another bass over here.
Hopefully you guys aren't bored to death right now, but this is, to me, this was awesome. This was a great time. I had a blast catching these fish right here.
You guys are fatties too.
I know. I was editing this and I was looking at that and I was like, you know what? I just called this fish a fatty, but then 2 fish before this one I said they're like skinny as poles. So crazy.
Not giant, but you're fat.
Miss Modog just walked in. I got to watch it on my phone while I play this video because of how I have to do it.
What are you guys doing over here? There's
So I
another
can
one.
see the chat. And I'm glad I did it this way because it would annoy the crap out of me trying to figure out when it went black and all that. And I appreciate you guys watching. And yeah, so I'm still doing, the reason I'm measuring all of these, I know I'm not in a tournament.
Well,
I'm
I don't
doing
know how much of that got on video, but I caught like 7 bass right here. Here and in between this bluff and that area right there, 7 bass.
I am doing
I don't
a
know how much of
tournament.
that
It's
got
not
on
like
there,
a
but
tournament. I'm
probably
trying to
not 7,
catch
probably like
2026 fish. I think I told you guys about it last week, but I'm trying to catch 2026 fish. So
There's still
everyone
one
that
sitting over
I
there.
bring
He's right
in,
there.
yeah,
He
there he
won't
is,
bite.
right there. I'm trying to catch 2026 fish in 2026,
Throw the frog over there.
but I've only got 200 and something.
Throw
I
the
don't even know.
old
How
pretty
many, but
frog over there and see what happens.
that's why I keep measuring them because every one of them has to be measured when it goes on there. But
There's
after
another
this
one
gets
right
to
up
where it's
here.
going,
I can't.
I will
It's over in that area.
go over and play MVP's video that he wants to play, and then we will probably, I'm not sure, unless we can get 20 more. 20
That was
people in
fun.
here.
That was fun. That was great. I don't know how much of that got on there, but that was fun. That was enjoyable.
I think I catch another fish here. In
They were
just a
just
second.
over here. A bunch of them were just sitting here chasing around. Yeah, that one, he's still sitting there. He's not going to bite, though. We're going to go hit this little area over here. Hopefully, we can find some
Yeah,
more
there he is
bass.
right there.
Huh.
He'll move up underneath that lily pad and then poke his head back out. It's probably one that I caught. and just went back over to that
Kind of
spot.
makes me wonder if I missed any down through there. They weren't too bad, 14s and 15s. 14, 15s, and 13. This swim jig heaven right here. Bass are just thinking the bluegills made a mistake. That's what they're doing.
Uh-oh. I think we might be to my spot anyway. Almost. We're almost to the spot. I catch a couple more fish here. We will go back and I'll show you another fish catch here. Bear with me. Bear with me. We're almost done with this. We're almost done. So that's where they were when I was catching them, is in that little area right there.
Man, there's so much right there. I mean, they were just all right here. Big ones, too.
And there's that jig. Man, I love that jig, but I don't have it anymore. I lost it. Oh, all right. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Always good to have you guys, you big channels on here watching me. That's awesome.
Another
Appreciate you.
That hit the water and he had it.
There's another catch. That one wasn't in the same area, but still another one.
Out there in the darkness. The darkness over there.
Oh God. And that's why we use that's why we use the plastic one and not the
dropped her in the
metal.
water.
That would have been at the bottom had it been one of the aluminum.
That's all right. It needed to be cleaned off anyway. Needed to be cleaned off anyway.
I gotta go do.
Did you see what I just did?
No.
That's my fishing reel.
I have to go do my review
All
so
right.
I can do my.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Going back. Here we go. Back to it. All right. Here
All
we're
right.
back. I got to go stop that video real quick.
Do you need me?
No, they just wanted to see you.
Oh.
All right. Well, oh, goodness. Put it. All right. There she is, everybody. There she is.
Hello.
She's got to go do some homework. Oh, I was sitting here on the phone watching so I could talk to you guys. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea, but that's how it was. That's how it was. So thanks. Love.
Gotta go.
Okay.
Got things to do.
Good to see you. I was going to have you stop and get pizza, but I forgot.
Good job.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, there you go. I don't know how many I caught in that spot. You guys will get to see it when the video comes out again, of course. But it's going to be edited out and stuff like that. The bad word, I apologize for that. That'll be edited out as well. But I don't know. I don't know how many I missed. I know I caught 4 or 5 in that spot, and I missed more than that. But I'm sure a few of them might have been the same fish, but maybe not. Maybe it was all different fish. But I'm telling you, there was a lot of fish in that one area. I know that editing up to that point, right before the words were on there, when I got to that point, I remember sitting in the kayak when I was out there. I remember hearing them off to the left side or the right side of me, and they were just going nuts in that little area that I circled. In that little area, they were going crazy. And so I was throwing out in front of me, and that's when I caught that fish. And then I put the words up there because I lost my jig. And that was the only picture that I had really good of that jig. So if you guys know what that jig is, let me know. I know it's a Strike King something or other, but I have no idea what the color is. It keeps telling me whenever I bring it up with the green head on it that it's a green pumpkin, but it is yellow as all get out. There's no way it's green pumpkin. But anyway, that's what it says. But in that spot, I could hear them off to the side of me, and I was like, I'm going to throw over there, and you guys saw it. I threw over there, first cast over there. I caught a fish, missed it, of course. But and then it was on from there. And I'm just going to tell you that I go down, I go around where I say I haven't even gone to where I wanted to go. I go around and I catch 2 other fish, and then I go down a creek, and the creek is super duper shallow. So I turn around and come back, sit in that same exact spot, and I caught 4 more in the same spot. And that'll be later on. I haven't even got to that point in here. And then I went over to the other side of the lake on a whole other side of the lake and caught like 12 other bass. So it was a great day. It was a great day, but be ready for that video because I'm editing it right now. Well, not right now. I'm on live, but you guys got to see a little sneak peek into a couple of the awesomenesses on there. So I bet you were probably using a popper. A popper. That's one of your faves is the popper. Anyway, we got to go over here and check out MBP. He's got a video for us to watch today, so we're going to go over there and check that out. And then I'm pretty sure that we're going to be done because I can't keep playing all my Secret Santa stuff. I can't keep playing all my Secret Santa stuff. But anyway, I know that they're Strike King, that lure. If you guys go back to that and look at that lure that I freeze framed on, it is a Strike King. I don't know if it's a tour grade. I don't have any idea. The tour grade don't have little beads. There's little rattles that are on here. They make one that has a black rattle. It's a square that goes on there. That wasn't one of those. These have 2 tubes, one on each side of the hook shank. And I took it off because it was in the way of the skirt and my trailer that I put on there. So I took it off of that other jig, and I was using it that way, just with the paddle tail on it. And when I lost it, I was like, I looked all over the place for it. I could not find it. Hopefully the fish that it broke off on dropped it, or there was line stuck off of it, but it was gone. There was no finding it again. And I mean, I caught so many fish on that lure. It was probably time for it to go away, but I really wish I had it because it was one of the best. It was one of the best. But we're going to head over here and check out MBP Fishing. I really do thank you guys for hanging out. And I know it's an oddball kind of live right now, but we'll work our ways through it. And we'll be good. We will be good. It's all like, I'm just doing things on a whim right now. Just making the live on a whim. How about that? We're just throwing things out there and hopefully it works. And if it doesn't work, then boom, it didn't. That was horrible. But that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Last feed. All right. Mr. Man has 7.58K. Big time man over here watching this tiny small channel. Thank you very much for having me play your videos. Appreciate you. His description says angling adventures around St. Louis and more. Watch fun and exciting outdoor clips and videos, plus kitty cat fun and humor. Watch as I explore outdoors activities in and around the metro St. Louis area. Keep an eye out also for all new lives. As much as I can get out. Here is his PayPal right there. He wants some money. If you would like to order merchandise like custom-made decals, backpacks, t-shirts, caps, and more, please email me at, and here is his email address right there. Send him some hey hows hellos. Thank you. Also, I try my best not to make a fool of myself on a daily basis. Give me a break. I'm 50 plus, so I fall down sometimes and let the tripod fall in the water. A lot. My budget's nearly non-existent, so I make do with whatever I've got. I target whatever swims in around St. Louis. This includes largemouth bass, common carp, grass carp, buffalo, flathead catfish, shell catfish, blue catfish, crappie, rainbow trout, white bass, skipjack herring, alligator gars, white perch, walleye, and sturgeon. You're not going to get me. I'm not saying it again. Never. Mr. Man has 4,044,608 views on 3,209 videos. He said go to his last stream. This one here. Yes. We will take that off.
Yeah, we're just going to give everyone a minute or so to come in.
And then
we are just getting started, my friends. Yeah, I figured today might be a good day to do a little lake
down
pond
here
and lake fishing.
So right here,
you guys enjoy the show.
There's only one.
Miss them 9 times out of 10. You at least get to see them. Because if that wasn't a monster largemouth per se, but a nice little 2-pounder, solid fish. Yeah, we still got a rooster tail on. I can cast that all over the place and catch bluegill and crappie all day. I'm interested in getting some bass right now, folks.
I did not say it. I said carp and then buffalo. I said carp and then buffalo. You already have a hangover. How are the kids, by the way? You don't say why I'm asking.
Nice,
just
nice
yes
one,
or no. Good,
nice one.
bad, indifferent.
Stay pin, buddy. Oh, that's a nice largemouth. Ah, oh yeah, that's 3-4 pounds.
Yeah, I will. One of these
bass.
days,
Come
I'll
on.
learn how to do that.
He's digging.
I don't know.
Oh, that's 5-6 pounds. Whoa, that's a monster, folks. That is a monster. Come on, stay pinned, buddy. Stay pinned. Man, that's a big bass.
I know. He said he was using a spinnerbait.
That's a big bass, folks. That's a big one. Come here, big girl. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna do a weigh on this fish, folks.
Oh, that's 3 pounds all day.
That's a big one.
I don't know. I can't see it.
That is a monster, folks.
Get it close to the camera. I'll tell you without you.
Yeah, that's probably 6.5, 7 pounds, folks. Man, that is a... Man, my heart is racing. Check that out, folks. That is a largemouth bass there.
That is a good one. Bring that heifer on over to the camera.
I was worried about her coming out. I got her right perfectly in the side of the jaw.
Almost 6. Nice.
Check this guy out, folks. Incredible largemouth.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Good job.
Yeah, this isn't a 6-pounder. Man. Look at that. That's a keeper, folks, in this lake. That's probably 22, 23 inches. We're gonna get a weight on this fish, folks. Hang on.
Oh,
yeah, we're gonna get a weight on this one. Okay. Not many bass I weigh, but this one I'm gonna weigh.
And theirs.
Yeah, there's our scale. No, that's not our scale. Where's our scale, folks? Come on, where are you?
As you can tell, I
don't want to keep this fish out of the water for too long.
Bothering you. I know how things go.
And there
just
it is.
know that we love you. And your kids.
Man, my heart is racing, folks. I just went from 0 to 1,000. All right, she's bottomed out. We're just gonna pop that in there right there.
It's only like maybe 21,
All right,
21 and 3/4 inch.
5.10, so almost 6 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, almost a 6-pounder, folks.
What'd you catch it on?
Check that fish out, folks. We're gonna give her a little drink. Make sure this fish stays good and healthy.
What lake is it?
Awesome fish, folks. Hit the Strike King mini spinnerbait.
Spinnerbait.
That is a largemouth bass, folks.
That makes
That
me
is
happy.
a bass. Check that girl out. Wonderful.
Oh my God! You just showed that mouth, and it
Gotta
made me
love it, my
remember
friend.
something. Holy cow!
Gotta love it.
Don't let me forget that I have to say something when this is all over. Somebody remind. that I
Oh boy.
say something.
Oh, wonderful fish, folks.
Fairgrounds Park.
All right, we're gonna get her back in the water.
You need to get you a kayak.
Yeah, some snot grass here, folks. So we're gonna give her a little toss. See, buddy, there she goes, right out of there. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good job, buddy.
Appreciated. Can I say a woo? Woo! Oh,
That's what we like to hear. Is that
that was a bass,
right
folks.
there? That's why we do what we do.
That was a bass. I told you there's some big ones down in this lake, my friends.
5.1. I think he said
16 people in, 71 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. I do appreciate that. Let's see, Arnold says, woo, hey. Let's see, Lucy says, hi, all.
All right.
All right.
Good job. dude.
Danny
Good
says,
job.
nice, Mike. That was a largemouth, folks. That was a trophy by anyone's standards
Big old
in Missouri. Let's see, Lucy says, I'm doing great. Great to hear, my friend. Let's see, Atona says, yeah, fish on. Yakin says, let's go. Let's see, Real, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Real says, nice job. And you guys do realize that this lake is a heavily publicly, yeah, this is a public lake. This is a heavily fished location, so that makes it even more better. Mark, what's going on? How you doing, Mark? Hey, buddy. Mark says, Mike, you did a super job. Man, that one was diving for that stuff. Almost 6 pounds. Let's see, Soul says, that's a great catch, Mike. Let's see, Tony says, yep, 5.1 pound largemouth. Awesome fishing.
Nice.
You got it, LaTonya.
Awesome. Good job, my
Tony
friend.
says,
Good
hey,
job.
Solo.
Awesome
Let's see,
bass.
Texan, what's going on?
That was
How
a
you doing, Texan?
massive bass right there. MVP Fishing, everybody. Awesome channel. I know everybody knows him that's on here right now. Share him out. He's got a lot of people over there following him on his lives and stuff, but you know, you can always use more. Always use more. Look at that bass. I love this. I love that excitement. I love it. I love it. That's why we do what we do, man. That's why we do what we do. We as fishermen, we as what do they call us? YouTubers anyway, I can't think of the. That's why we watch bass fishing videos. That the excitement. He catches tons and tons of fish. He catches fish all the time. But did you hear him when he caught that bass? Woo! That's what makes us happy as bass fishermen to see the excitement in anybody, be it brand new or old anglers. It's just awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Listen, I fish with Dale all the time. Like I fish, but when we came back from these last few tournaments that he's just done amazing, and seeing the excitement in his face and not, yes, he's always happy. You know, even though he doesn't do great all the time, like at the bass tournaments and stuff, but seeing him in the last few tournaments where he's done great is just, it's amazing seeing just excitement. It's just, that's what makes us happy, is seeing other people get excited. So for me, anyway, I enjoy it. I love seeing other people get excited. So if you got one, I'll take it. What was you talking about? If you got one, I'd take it. Anyway, I had a new fear unlocked the other day when I was fishing. Whew, never thought it would happen to me. I've heard of it, but I've never thought it would happen to me personally. And it did the other day. Oh, the kayak. Oh, I wish, buddy. So I was out fishing on a pond, and I would love that. I would love that. I'm surprised you haven't done it already because, you know, I'm just such an awesome angler. Anyway. Anyway, so I'm fishing, right? And I hear this bass blow up underneath this tree. And I'm throwing over here and I catch a bass. He's still over there blowing up under this tree. So I'm like, oh my God, I've got to get this bass off of here. Got it off of there, did a picture of it on the board and everything. Threw over there, caught a bass in the same spot that I just heard this other bass blow up. So I just took one off, threw over there where this one blew up, caught a bass. It was only like this big. Did the board, heard another splash over in the same spot, threw back over there, caught this fish. He was 17 inches. So 17 inches. Brought him in, and I mean, immediately I smelled horrible smell. It was just bad. I didn't know what it was. I was like, oh, he's got a dead fish in his gut, and still bit my lure. So when I brought him over, I had my hand in his mouth. I brought him over the side, and I'm holding on to him. I can see that my lure is down in his throat. He's got it down. He took it all the way in. So I reach over and I grab my pliers, and I'm still smelling this nasty smell. Can y'all figure out what was going on? If I'm talking about it, saying my fear got grown or got woo, let me tell you. So I reach down with my pliers, and what I think is my lure, because I was using a Cinco, a green and white Cinco, Texas rigged. So I reach down in with my pliers, and I pull up what I thought was my Cinco, and out comes a freaking snake. This much of it, because I didn't have the whole thing. A snake. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. So I'm like, through that, I'm like, oh my God, that was a snake. So then I'm like, I got to get this lure out of this bass. He almost went in because I almost cut my line. But I didn't want to lose my hook because it was one of the last ones I had because I was in the Moyak and I don't carry all that stuff like I do in the big kayak. But so I'm still fishing around. I'm still fishing around down in here, and oh my God. So I reached down and I moved my lure. I actually pulled my lure out. I ruined it. I just ripped it right off of the hook to get it out of the way. There's more. There's more. So I reach down and I grab it and I pull it out. And this was about another piece about that long, and it still wasn't to the head. Still wasn't to the head. So I throw it away. So I reach back in again and I grab my hook, and when I pull my hook out of its throat, I got it all the way out. On the end of my hook was the damn snake's face. Oh my God. So yeah, so he had to have been about that long in a 17-inch bass. So I pulled out the first part, the second part, and then the head. I don't know how big it didn't matter. It didn't. So new fear. It wasn't live. I've seen live ones come out of a bass when somebody grabs them by the lip. Oh, it was dead. It was dead. But yes, a damn freaking snake inside of this bass. I measured him and threw him in the water. I wasn't videoing then, so I didn't get that. But I mean, yes, a snake in this bass. I'm telling you, when I came home, I was like, oh my God, babe, a new fear was unlocked for me today. A damn snake in a bass. So if you guys don't think that a bass will eat a snake this long, they do. They do. They will. Yes, they will. And then it turns into nasty smelling in no time at all, because I believe he was either over there choking on this snake or he had just eaten it. And then he bit my lure. Maybe he thought it was another part of the snake. I don't know. But yeah, so new fear. Can you, I just, everything is like terrifying me now about fishing, because I don't want to reach into a bass's mouth and have a snake come out of it. That's just not fun for me. No. But anyway, so yeah, a bass with, yeah, the snake was dead. It was dead. I was ripping it apart maybe he was just choking on it and, like over there going crazy because it was in there, but he still bit my lure. So I was pulling out pieces of this snake. But I mean, when you look down in his mouth, my hook, you could see where my line was attached to my hook, and you could see my Cinco, but the other part I thought was my Cinco was not my Cinco. It was the snake. So yeah. I wish I was videoing, because you guys would have had a kick out of that, because I was cussing. It was horrible, but I knew I had to get the hook out of the fish, because I don't want to kill it. So, but yeah, that was fun for me. It was great. So if you guys haven't noticed, there is a word of the live, and I have been hinting and saying things all live, trying to get somebody to say something. But nobody did. And it was a super easy one. It was super easy. It has a bunch to do with what just happened, where I was watching a video and then I was like, oh man, you guys gotta remind me to do this. And then, I was saying how everything is just like, I'm throwing things together today for this live and doing all the stuff. So the word of the live, and I'm only saying this because nobody got it. So, yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't get that on video. But I was out just doing some fun fishing and just not videoing and not stuff. So, and my lure. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Along with a lot of cuss words while I was trying to take it out of its mouth and this and that. But, so yeah. Yep. Create chaos near the Mopups. Yep. They are going to be at that game, by the way. They're going to go down there and watch, because it's only like 45 minutes for them to go over there and watch from their house. So they are going to go watch that ball game. But anyway, so the word of the live today is getting ready to be shown to you all. Like I said. And here it is. Because nobody got it. Nobody really even tried. But I figured somebody would have picked up on what I was saying. Here it is. Spontaneous. Like when I said I'm just throwing stuff together, and somebody could have said, oh, you're being spontaneous. Yes, spontaneous. Oh, that's all right. She doesn't have to like me, but my daughter's the one going, not me. I don't get to go because I'm here. But spontaneous was the word of the live. Sorry, nobody got it. Miss Modog has the word of the live for next week. We had it figured out. We had it picked out last week after the live. She said, this is your next one. And I was like, yes. So that's what I was saying. So spontaneous. Yeah. Spontaneous. Just get up and go. The trip going and getting that camper would have been, or that tent would have been a spontaneous kind of thing too. I brought that up too, just out of the blue. She said, let's just go. We didn't go, but that was the word of the live, folks. That was the word of the live. So, but next week she has one picked out. I forgot what it was today, or we were going to use that one, but I figured that one was perfect for today because of all the shenanigans that went on and all the just up in the air kind of things I threw together. But like I said, these skirts are amazing. Go and get you some skirts. If you're a bass fisherman and you like throwing the spinnerbait, you like throwing the jigs, swim jigs, chatterbait, go get some of these, save your heads, put these on there. You can change them out to whatever colors you want. These are the Z-Man, and these, of course, are the Harmony, and they're a whole lot cheaper. But from what I see when I was using it, they're not made cheaper. They're just cheaper built or something. I don't know how they did it, but they're just cheaper. So, and Reaction swim jigs, go get you some Reaction swim jigs, Reaction baits, swim jigs, Reaction tackle. Those are super cheap, but super good. They work really well. So, yes, you can buy some SCENTSY. Yeah. You just got to go over to SCENTSY, to the SCENTSY, and then go into the top thing and go Morris Family something or other, and it'll tell you which one. Or go on my last week's live, and you can go on there and copy and paste the link that she put in there for the SCENTSY stuff. I'm just saying, if you really want some, go over there and check it out. Why are you hiding behind my thing? Do you want to come tell everybody bye? Because we're about done.
Yes.
Come say bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. We're done. Big hug.
Oh, big hug. Oh, big hug. Oh, we get some big hugs.
Oh, my God. There's
About $50 worth.
There's 8 people on here?
Yeah. Man, fishing, how's it going? Do. No time to pay attention to your hints. Well, you should have. You should have. You just got done fishing. Good job. Good job. We just got done showing some videos. There you go. There's some heart. Just got done showing some videos. Got done talking about a snake. Whew. Just got done showing some videos from MVP Fishing. So we're done. We're done. We're going to get out of here. We're going to go and try to find something to eat because I forgot to tell them, the sponsor, to get some pizza. Forgot to tell her to get some pizza. But I really do appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out and staying with me. And I know it was just thrown all over the place today on this live, but there was a reason for it. There was a reason for it. So I'm not crazy. I'm just trying to get people to win. I thought somebody would come on here and go, man, he's being spontaneous today. Make more Modogs for dinner. You know, I do have some chili in there. I do have some hot dogs. I might just make me some more chili dogs for the dinner. That might be what I'm going to do. They were super good. But we use Nathan's hot dogs. If you guys like hot dogs, and Nathan's hot dogs are super good, but they don't barbecue that well. So just to let everybody know, Bar S and the other ones are really good for barbecuing. Nathan's not so much, but they do have a lot of flavor. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys go and get on with the evening. There's a hockey game on. Just letting everybody know that there's a hockey game on. North Carolina Hurricanes, or the Carolina Hurricanes, and the Golden Knights are playing game 2. So go check that out. And man, I really hate leaving once a lot of folks came in. Band Fishing, I appreciate you coming in and stopping by, buddy, but we got to get off of here. I've been on here for 2 hours and 18 minutes. Mr. Bill Reddick, it's always good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you. Sigo Outdoors, love you to death, my friend. You're my BFF. And my heart, buddy, my heart. But also, let's see, River Rat, man, go catch me a biggin. Shout out to my mother, and tell your nephew that we really do enjoy his commentating on your videos and stuff like that. Awesome stuff. MVP Fishing, that was a monster bass. Good job on that. Love to see the excitement you did there. Hunting and stuff. Always good to have you in here, my friend. Always good. Maybe next time I'll give you a $50 SCENTSY something or other. Maybe. But it's always good to have you guys in here. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for keeping this channel strong. even though we don't get our 20 people in here, I really do have a blast in here. I told Crystal today, Crystal, I use her government name. She's going to kill me. I told Miss Modog today that I really didn't know if I was going to do a live, and she goes, "You're doing a live. You have a lot of fun doing your live. Even though a lot of people don't come into your lives, it's great having you in there, and you love talking to those people." So, again, I tried not to do a live because I just had a headache earlier, actually. But it really does mean a lot for you guys to come in and hang out with me. It really does. I know that we could do this in a million different ways. I could just do videos and you guys could watch or not watch, but this is what I do. This is what I do. So no live next week. That's right. I might be dead. I might be dead. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in here. And don't forget, show somebody your secret spots and take them out there and show them what you use on those bass, because if they're not around anymore, those bass are going to get lonely. They need friendship. Those bass do. So take somebody, show them your secret spots, and don't take it with you when you go. It's a good thing to do. Go and help somebody. And if you guys want to see me, I'll be out on one of the ponds on Saturday with the kids. We're doing some worm fishing on Fort Seal. So I don't know if I'm going to try to video that or not. It might be fun. I might try to video that, but it's going to be a blast. I'm going to have a good time. I always enjoy going out there. If there's no trees around, that's when the best part is. But right now I'm going to be off of here and see you guys on next Thursday, if I'm not already died. Have a good evening. We'll see y'all later. Hey, thanks for coming in and hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate you guys. If you like the live, don't forget I'm here every Thursday at 6:30, and if I can't be here on Thursdays, I will definitely let everybody know when I will be live, but I will be live every week. And if you enjoy my lives, which it seems like most of you do, go on over to my channel. Watch some of my videos. They're pretty good as well. And I got a bunch of shorts over there. And there's memberships and super chats and all that good stuff. So I really do appreciate you guys. Thanks for keeping this channel going and showing the support that you guys do every week. I appreciate you, and we'll see you next Thursday. Bye.